No, but it's connected to this. Is that better?
Let us know if you're
unable to hear. No audio. Is the audio working? Can you hear us now?
Should be able to hear you now.
Yes. Better. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Perfect. So start over. Now you're ready.
So we're going to keep going. Welcome to the webinar. So happy to have you here. Today we're talking about holiday tech. Is it competition or opportunity?
We think it's an opportunity.
We do. And we've had good conversations this morning about this topic.
Yeah. A lot of interesting things happened over Black Friday, today, and Cyber Monday. There's some things that we're going to talk about. We're going to show exact screenshots and talk about how they impact you and what you can do to make sure that you take advantage of it and turn it into an opportunity.
Yes, definitely.
But first, questions.
If you've got questions,
I like not seeing my face. If you've got questions in the GoToWebinar control panel, go to the questions section and you will be chatting with me. We will ask your questions live. If we're in the middle of talking about something different, I might chat you back. But we want your feedback. We want to know what questions you have so we can answer them.
I actually have a question for the people on the webinar today. What was your favorite thing for Thanksgiving dinner? Whitney, what was yours?
Sweet potato casserole.
Sweet potato casserole, okay.
Potatoes.
Mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
With gravy?
Yes.
What kind of gravy?
Turkey gravy.
Turkey gravy, okay.
Yeah.
Coleslaw. Wine. Ooh.
You know, I actually had a lot of favorites.
Your Jell-O looks really good.
The Jell-O was delicious. It wasn't me that made that, but that was a yummy one. My favorite was actually my wife made a coconut cream pie, and instead of regular crust, she made the crust out of coconut. So she took coconut and butter and baked it into a crust.
Fun.
So it was like, and then she put the coconut cream, so it gave it some texture to it, and it still tasted really coconutty. I thought it was amazing. So.
I don't like that.
What do people say? What do they have?
Homemade cranberry sauce.
Ooh,
I don't even know how you
homemade
make that.
cranberry sauce?
My mother-in-law did that.
Who said that?
It was so pretty.
Eric.
Nice. Hey.
Christopher said coleslaw.
And Christopher also said, another Christopher said wine. Wine, yeah, that's probably the favorite, yeah. What else? We'd love to hear what you guys had and what you did for Thanksgiving. We actually spent a lot of time just sitting around the house. We did not go shopping. We stayed around the house and we just busted out the old Nintendo and played Super Mario Brothers with the kids. They loved it. They thought it was the most amazing thing. Mario Kart, just watch movies, things like that. No, we didn't.
Do you have Duck Hunt?
I don't have that one.
Oh, that one was my favorite.
That was fun.
Oh, a lot of fun. What did you guys do?
My kids got sick Thanksgiving morning, so we stayed home. But actually, it was kind of nice. And to cheer up my kid, we decorated the Christmas tree, which usually is like total no-no, but made her happy.
We did decorate the Christmas tree too.
We were in San Diego.
Oh.
So it was nice and warm. Spent lots of time on the beach. Did lots of shopping.
Very Thanksgiving.
Disneyland.
The rest of us are in sweaters, eating turkey, and she's
going outside.
Yeah, great.
Seasoned sausage and rice casserole.
Ooh,
wow.
That sounds awesome. Make sure you chat in the recipe for that one. That sounds awesome. So, Kelsey, we're recording this webinar.
Yes, yeah. So we're recording it. We will send you the link tomorrow with our webinar follow-up, and then we'll post it on YouTube and social media later today.
Well, as people dive in here and continue to get yourself set up, hopefully you can hear okay. I say let's dive right into our content today and make sure. Just realized my clicker's not here.
Hey, I want to make sure I got this right. Someone's asking where we found a video converter to play old SNES on a flat screen TV.
Oh, we actually did it through the Wii. So we actually have two things. So we did it on our Wii, that we have a couple games downloaded, and then we also have the new Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I love that thing.
And if you subscribe to their annual family plan, I think it was like $34 for the year, you get all the old games. Same with the little device that you got Jesse last year for Christmas. You can get all those same games, and it's just a download to the device. And so we were playing what she else.
Fun.
So, yeah.
All right.
Good question.
Elijah went out for Thanksgiving dinner in case
went out.
And he said it was awesome because there's no dishes.
Yeah, that is nice. There was no dishes for us either. We used paper.
Yeah, but what about the dishes cooked in? Or did you not do those ones and you left?
Well, it was kind of potlucky. All the different people. We had potato pots to cook because we did the potatoes, but everybody else brought their own stuff and they took it home. So.
Perfect.
So let's dive right into our content here. First thing I want to notice is we're going to go through a couple different websites that we've taken screenshots of. The first one is bestbuy.com. If you look at bestbuy.com right now, this is probably what you'll see. And right smack dab in the middle, right where your eye goes, smart home security and Wi-Fi. Okay. it's a category. It's a major category as part of their Cyber Monday deals. Now, we know that Best Buy has been selling this kind of stuff. They've got a dedicated space in their stores for smart home technology. And now, of course, they're promoting it for their stuff. So I wanted to show, when I click on this, you actually see this layout. There's a bunch of devices here, but then it shows these quick categories up here. Home security and surveillance, smart lighting, smart thermostats, smart locks and garage controls, home alarms and sensors. All these are categories that previously were recognized as part of the Pro channel, but are now being promoted as, DIY solutions. So I thought that was really interesting. There's, of course, smart speakers, and you're seeing touch screens and Amazon Echoes there, and there's some other things as well. And all these things kind of scroll together. The other thing that I thought was interesting is when you click on security, the very first thing it brings up is these Ring packages, and then a SimpliSafe package. My very first thought is this really security? I mean, I guess the common person, if they don't know better, if they haven't been educated by you, one of the professional security dealers in their area, they might think that that is security. In fact, these companies, if you look at Arlo's and Nest and Ring, and they talk about how this is a security system. And I think we know that a real security system is monitored. It has a monitoring service that then answers the phone if someone has a problem. It sends out the police, things like that. It's not just simply a motion alert to your phone that you now are self-monitoring.
Well, and in fact, some local police departments won't send anybody there if they don't have signal. So even if it's not monitored, I don't think they'll send in every jurisdiction.
Yeah. So that's interesting. And that would be something someone probably wouldn't know until there was an emergency, right?
Yeah, perhaps they met with you and they're like, oh man, $40 a month for security. I don't know if I want to do that. Then they look at this, they're like, oh dude, that's only $10 a month. I could do that. That's security. And they're saying it's the same thing, but they don't understand the nuances of that security. And if they haven't been properly educated by you, by your salesperson, by your website, they might get tricked into getting this and then later on realize what they really got and probably be unhappy.
Yeah, I realize there's a break and the system's making noise, but nothing's happening.
But nothing's happening.
And the robbers just piling stuff in.
Yeah. And if I click on home alarm system, the first thing that pops up is the SimpliSafe Shield home security system. It's surprising to me that this is a lead offer. I mean, this is a rubber button keypad. This is the same technology that's been around for 20 years, unencrypted sensors. I mean, this is, at least for me, this is not security. This is not a true security system. Now, it is a security system in the sense that it's monitored, but from a standpoint of what people are looking for, from a technology standpoint, I think this is going to leave a lot of people wanting, but it's a really good price. You say, oh, $269, and I can get it, whatever the monitoring package is, maybe that's a good deal. But again, this is an opportunity for you. So you can, if you've got a similar thing, if you know that people are willing to pay $269 for this package, what if you go out today and say, well, I've got an IQ panel, 7-inch HD touchscreen, built-in camera, all these great features, and I'll do it for you for $300, okay? Or whatever that price is. You decide what that price is going to be, but you can now say, oh, you probably saw those Cyber Monday deals on BestBuy.com or things like that. They're trying to sell you this for $269. I can sell you this for similar or even better price. So,
well, the great thing too about the holidays is you have all these big names coming out and going on Best Buy, going on Lowe's, Home Depot, all these websites and marketing for you. They're introducing the consumers to a security system and what it could be, and then here's you just kind of emailing once in a while. Saying, you think that's good, let's take a look at what I got, you know what I mean?
In fact, I think on today's webinar, there's an attachment for all of you that are watching right now. There's an attachment, a PDF attachment. It's an email that you made today, Whitney, right? It's an example of an email you might send, and that PDF, you can download it right now and look at it. And
it's in the control panel under handout.
Should be under handout.
And it's called Holiday Device Email.
Yep. Now, an HTML version of that will be located on our dealer portal.
It's already there.
It's already there, so you can download that and be able to, look at that. If you want to take that same HTML email and send it out to your customers today, you certainly could. But that's what Whitney's talking about, is create some awareness around, hey, here's some things we can do so that when they see offers like this, they think, you know what, I've got to call ABC Security because they've been telling me that I should get this. I've been resisting it. Now I feel like I'm ready for it, and this has got me enough that I'm ready to go do it, and I'm going to go spend some money now.
Well, and you can reference it, too, and be like, have you seen these offers? Here's how we compare. Here's things that we do. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, who doesn't want a touch screen versus that?
Yeah. So let's keep going through some of the other ones, and Whitney, stop me if there's relevant questions here. So this is Amazon Cyber Monday deal. Ring alarm, 8-piece kit. Again, rubber button keypad right on the front. I don't think that people are going to look at that and be like, oh, I want to get that. But maybe they're being enticed. Maybe they're being enticed by the price point. And I don't think that they'll be satisfied in the long run on rubber button keypads and other things. I think they're looking for touchscreens. I think they're looking for better features. But if they do get enticed, again, you've got an opportunity to wet their whistle on this. So I know this is it. Kelsey, you found this earlier today. You were kind of shopping around for
so I was looking at Echoes, sending my husband those Christmas ideas. And I noticed that on Amazon, you can buy the Amazon Dot. You can buy the Fire Stick with the Dot. Or for $10 more, I could get a smart lighting kit.
Which gives you a single box thing. This is probably a Wi-Fi hub that connects connects hardline to your router or connects to your Wi-Fi network, and then it will allow you to connect to these devices with whatever technology they're using. So it's basically a little hub with 2 light bulbs. Now, the fact that they're doing it for $10 more is pretty awesome. That's a $34 kit for that. You know, that's a really good price, and that's going to now get someone thinking, ooh, I want light. But what's going to happen when they get this kit compared to what they get with our dealers?
Well, we were looking, I don't even know what app this uses. So I don't know if it uses, it's not using alarm.com, right? So I'd have to use a different app, and it might only be controlled through my Echo.
Yep. So if you wanted to, automate those lights, does it have automation? Does it have the ability to create a rule that says when door open, turn on light? When Bluetooth disarmed, turn on light. When when the alarm system goes off, turn on light. Things like that. There's a lot of integrations there that they've missed out by going with these less expensive solutions. But again, these are opportunities, right? If a customer looks at this and says, "Ooh, lighting! What a great deal for lighting," and they suddenly remember back in time 6 months ago to when you installed the system, and they remember you saying, "Don't buy any smart lights without talking to me first." I know you're going to see a lot of great deals out there. I know you're going to see some crazy things, especially as the holidays come up, and you're going to be tempted, but I guarantee you're going to be less satisfied if it's not part of your ecosystem. It's really smart to buy your lights as part of the ecosystem. So please do me a favor. If you see something you want to buy, give me a call. Talk to me and let me see if I can find you a good deal on smart light bulbs that will actually work with your system and be part of that whole ecosystem.
Exactly.
But again, that starts with you guys, your technicians, your salespeople. As you're in the home, you have to be able to talk to them and make sure that the customer understands this stuff so that when this happens, the customer goes, oh, yeah.
Well, people get blinded by it right now, specifically with the smart home. If they see smart light and they're like, oh, yeah, I want that. But they don't think through, I need an app. I need this weird Wi-Fi thing. I need voice control. Right. We do all of that. Like, it's all done for you. My dad has a system right now, and he's got 6 different apps. And he was so frustrated, and I was like, "Hey, I can fix that for you."
Yep.
So we fixed it, and he's like, "This is great." Like the
loves
simplicity, and because he has the difference, he really gets it now. And I think consumers get blinded by Amazon, and it's compatible with Echo and all that stuff. But so are we.
Well, it's hard to resist a $10 package for smart lights when the dealer says, "Oh yeah, I can get you a smart light. That's going to be $40, and you're going to have to add $3 a month to your bill." Okay. So as you're looking at these, you're going to need to think of ways to be competitive, and whether that's a special for the holidays to say, hey, my smart lights are only $10 a piece or whatever it is, you might have to take a bite out of your own profit for a minute to get that customer to continue to buy from you, because when you do, they say, ooh, this is awesome. I want to buy more, and I'm willing to pay more for those smarter ones. Everyone knows when they get a good deal, they love the good deal, but then that whets their appetite for more of that same thing, and they want to build it out.
That's what I was going to say. It opens the opportunity for them to continue coming to you. Like you've talked about for years, is building your system gradually. This is another way to do that.
Yep. Well, Amazon Echoes were a great example of that. I got one Echo Dot last year as a Christmas gift. I now have an Echo Dot downstairs, one in my garage, an Amazon Echo upstairs, another Amazon Echo in my bedroom, and another Amazon Echo in the basement. And we're using it for all home audio and things like that. It all started with that one little Echo Dot.
Yep.
I got it as a gift. It was a great little gift, and now I'm going, ooh, this is really cool. I want to do more. Okay? And it's naturally evolving, and it's been really hard. Like, I see these offers, I'm like, ooh, that'd be a really great deal. I should do that. And I think, no, not going to integrate the right way. Be patient. Don't get frustrated by it, because it is. We were talking about the frustration between people fighting between Amazon and Google and Apple, right? You almost have to pick an ecosystem, and then you've got alarm.com, which has all of these great devices. squall sits with all these great devices that are integrating with Alarm.com, that integrates with either Google Home or Apple or Amazon Echo. The goal is to pick the ecosystem that's going to work well so that your whole home works well instead of like your dad had, a whole bunch of kludgy apps thrown together.
Well, I think also one thing to think about as you're putting packages together, Amazon, Google, all these companies spend thousands of dollars on people's salary to strategize the best deals. Leverage that. If they're giving away this kit for $34, there might be something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Use it, right?
Yeah.
And say, well, I can't give away 2 lights, but I'll give away 1, and it's compatible with 1 app. And then the panel, you know what? I'll throw in a built-in camera, a built-in glass break, and it's all there for you. And 5 free key fobs.
Yeah.
Then you're giving away a heck of a lot more than they are.
Mm-hmm. A whole lot more. Let's keep going. Google's got some great ads. These are real. I think the thing I like most about these is they really kind of create this lifestyle. Make Google show it. You know, hey Google, show me the chicken noodle soup recipes, and it's pulled up on their like Google Smart Display. This is a Lenovo Smart Display. By the way, I went and saw one of these at Best Buy. Holy cow! This is the Lenovo Smart Display.
It looks huge.
This big.
It was huge. I literally like my first reaction was, holy cow! I had no idea it was that big, and it wasn't a good big. It was like I'm used to my IQ panel, this small, beautiful technology, and then I see this screen that's like this big. It was like the size of my 4-toaster toaster.
We've got to think of now where are you going to put that, right?
Yeah. I literally, like, the first thing I thought is, where am I going to put that's going to take up half my counter? Counter space is important. When you got 5 kids, you can't be putting giant things all over the counters. You need that.
They'll use it as a weapon.
Yeah. Well, believe me, it was huge to me, and I thought, you know, there might be some people look at this, they're like, oh, look at this nice display. It's like having a 32-inch TV in the house. But I was like, dude, my very first reaction was, I had no idea they were that big. I always thought it was basically the same size as this, but with a little speaker on the side.
Well, that picture does a good job making it look like that.
It does. It looks small and discreet and beautiful. And I think that's the point here is Google's saying, hey, make it look beautiful. So as you're marketing, as you're building your emails, as you're building your website, as you're building your social media, make it look beautiful. Simple images, product shots, simple text, and things you can do. Here's another example, okay? Make Google dim it. You know, mom taking the kids to bed, and it's got a picture of a light bulb. Really simple message here, right? Hey, Google, dim the bedroom light, okay? You can do this. You can do this right now with the IQ panel, with Alarm.com, with the Amazon Echo or Google Home or Apple Siri integration. You could do this right now for your customers, and it's part of a full ecosystem. Do your customers know that?
And voice control.
And voice control. So if you're taking these images and saying, well, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to completely plagiarize. I'm going to say, make ABC Security dim it. And I'm going to have a picture and one of the Quality IQ light bulb images you can download from the dealer portal. And then you're going to say, hey, Google, or, whichever voice control you want to promote or whatever. You could make an image just like this and put it on social media right now.
They're paying some guy a ton of money to do that.
So take what they're doing. Again, thermostat. Hey, Google, set the temperature to 75 degrees. You can do this. Your customers can do this today. This isn't something where it's like, oh, man, Google's so innovative. They're doing so many amazing things. You've been able to do this. You've been able to do this for a while, ever since that Amazon Echo and Google Home integration came out, which is, what, a year and a half ago? You've been able to do this, but are you marketing this well? Are you marketing the fact that you can do this and your customers can do this right now? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. In fact, it brings me to our first poll question. Go to the polls with me. I want you to launch that poll. Very first one. Do the second one. Yep. So I want to know, how often does your company update the website? Okay. Is it every month? Maybe sometimes more? Is it every few months? Is it once a year? Maybe you don't ever update your site. Maybe it's the same site it's been forever. Okay. Or maybe you don't even have a website. Okay. Curious to know what you guys are doing, how you guys are doing it.
Every month, every 3 months.
And if you guys are updating your website every month, I'd be curious to know what it is. Put in the comments today, what are the things you're updating on the website? Are you doing new images? Are you doing new offers? Are you doing different, features, benefits, things like that? What are you putting on there that really create some interest there? Let's give them another second to do that poll. While we're talking about this, we've got a lot of images available on the dealer portal for
really all of this.
Yeah, for any of it, right?
Lifestyles,
If you want to do any of those images we just went through, you can do it.
Yeah, we've got lifestyle shots, we've got product shots, and we do product shots. When you look at the product images folder, we've got the folder will be lifestyle images, which are like people using it or the device in a home. We've got transparent back images. You can take it and put it right over top of that image. It'll work great. Yeah. And then we've also got images that are on white, kind of that clean, nice look. So, and if they're using, so go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, take a look, and if there is something that you are wanting and we don't have, let us know.
Yeah. Corey from DFW the other day sent us an email and said, hey, I'm really looking for an image like this and this and this. She had sent us a list of, 3 or 4 images. So we busted out the camera, we filmed them. We took pictures and did shots right here in the office. And I think that turned out great. Yeah. So we're really happy to collaborate with you and your team to do some of this custom work if you don't see what you need on the dealer portal. So, any questions that we need to address here with?
No, just people talking about their website.
Okay.
It seems most people are doing it monthly, and they're doing images, reviews, current events, blogs, online store, product pages.
Let's see. So Kyle says, usually updating our online store and product pages, but we sell multiple products. That makes sense. Chris says new images, customer reviews, current events, and blogs. That's really good. Blogs is a missed opportunity, I think. You know, you can really create a lot of interest around blogs. You create an article that has some imagery, has some content to it, and then you can put it on social, you can put it out on the web, you can put it anywhere, and it really helps to build up your SEO presence.
I did blogs for a minute. It's really hard because I didn't have a system.
Yeah.
So you got to stick to your life. You can't just make something up. Apparently, I can't anyway.
Yeah.
So, tips.
Yeah. We update ours monthly. We run new ads every month. Sometimes flash sales, those tend to do well. Thanks, Elijah. That really helps. And I think, flash sales I think are really good too because it creates that sense of urgency. Like, I've got to do something right now. That's what these guys are doing every day, right? Google and Amazon, they're creating these quick, short little sales that you have to, quickly respond to.
I was saying, I like right now
a blackout screen. Can you guys see us? If you're having a blackout screen, log out and try logging back in because it doesn't seem to be a everybody thing. Okay, sorry, keep going.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying this next few weeks, I think people are looking to buy things too. So this would be the perfect time to test it out.
Mm-hmm. And we have that email for you. Send it.
Yeah.
What happens?
As well as others. So here's the Cyber Monday sale on Lenovo. This is that smart tablet that I was talking about a moment ago. You can buy it just the display. You can buy the display plus a light bulb, display plus an outlet module, an 8-inch display with light bulb. So apparently they do have a slightly smaller display. But they're, save 50% off and things like that. And it's whether you decide to buy one of these or do whatever, the key here is outside of the light bulb control, there really isn't much you can do besides like weather and a couple of things. Like show me the weather, show me the weather.
Like view a recipe?
Yeah, you can view a recipe.
And there's no camera even. That's what we were looking at.
Yeah, it surprised me that there was no camera. There's no, there's a lot of stuff that feels like it's missing, but I can understand because they're saying, hey, we just want to make a quick buck and put these things out there.
How much are these things?
Well, I think they range anywhere from, this particular shot doesn't have it, but I remember them being pretty low as $100 for one of these things. But it's really, when you think about it, it's a Google Home, but with a screen on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm just thinking
it's going to have that
same thing. That to this, and then get everything else in the panel.
Yeah.
You just establish your value right there.
Yeah. So we've also got Nest. Nest does a really good job making things really look pretty. You can see saving is beautiful. There's a nice, pretty little, thing on there. If your website has this big, beautiful image, the thing that's interesting about this is it's really stark, it's really different, and it draws your eye. Okay. Now, whether or not you think that is a beautiful couch, I mean, I personally, when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, those flowers look dead, and I wouldn't.
It's a Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
Maybe this thing looks dead.
Halloween.
Maybe. But whatever, they've got their products in here looking beautiful. And whether you decide to use the images we provide you, or you decide to put take your own pictures, that'd be fine too.
Cameras on phones these days are amazing. We do some of our shots on our phones.
Absolutely.
A lot of video actually.
This was Home Depot. Their seasonal specials. The second one on there was the Ring wireless doorbell. Okay, $139 saved down from $199. So you're saving $60. So again, could you do something similar? Oh, you saw that on Home Depot? I can get you a video doorbell, and maybe I'll match that price for you or whatever. But again, if they're seeing it, hopefully the first thing they're thinking in their mind is, oh, you know what? That would be an awesome gift. Why don't I call ABC Security and see if they have one too?
Not everybody's going to remember to call you either, especially if you haven't been reaching out to your customers. So start now. And do it once a month. It doesn't have to be this big thing. We've got a bunch of emails, and we're building more on the dealer portal. So if you need help with it, we're here to help.
Absolutely. I thought this one was interesting. This is the Google Home Hub. Look at the way they describe this. Help at a glance, see your life in one view, get things done hands-free. Google Home Hub helps you make the most of moments at home. Command your day with voice match. Get your calendar, commute, reminders, and more right on the home screen. You can even watch blah, blah, blah. Simplify your smart home, voice control compatible lights, cameras, TVs, and more from a single dashboard.
They have so many trigger words in that. It's fantastic. Things that make you go, ooh.
Use this stuff. This is it. Like if this is what Google's using and they found that this works well, or even if it's Lowe's that wrote this in, I'm pretty sure they copied and pasted from Google. But if these are the words people are looking at, take them and use them for your email. There's no reason you couldn't take all of this stuff and turn it into an opportunity for you.
Okay? We have questions.
Images like this are plentiful on our website. You know, the great thing about this is you can click it and see different angles. You know, can you show the different angles of the panel or the other devices, things like that? People feel like they can make a more educated decision when they can see all of it. Just a simple thing. Anyway, sorry.
Elijah has a question. Do you think the Facebook portal will gain enough attention to drive business away from the alarm.com cameras? We looked at that. 2 weeks ago? Were you here?
I don't think so.
Have you seen it? Oh, Facebook portal. We watched the video a bunch of times.
Basically, it swivels, so it's always following you, so you can FaceTime people, right?
Yeah, but the way they did it was like in the kitchen, so you could be making a recipe and the camera's like following you around the kitchen. It's basically FaceTime, only you do it through Facebook Messenger. If I remember right, anyway. It was really interesting, but the screen was, big boy. And I would be surprised if it was a size too. Yeah, and the radius on the swivel wasn't remarkable. It was all right.
I mean, all of these guys, everything that's being done here, that Google is trying to desperately try and get in the home so that they can own the home, and they'll know that, well, I've got this smart home hub, and now I've got to buy devices that work with it, okay? The Facebook's the same way. They want you to use Messenger. They want to do more Facebook stuff. They want you to use Messenger instead of their texting, instead of your phone's texting and calling and things like that. They know that if they can get more and more people on there, more people using it, then they own the relationship there. And really, they're potentially stealing the customers away from you, because if the customer says, oh, I really love this in-home hub, I want to do more with it. It's so easy to use. It's so nice to use. I'm going to start adding more devices to it. Then those are devices they're not adding to you. So that's why it's so important to really market. If you're not using an IQ panel right now and the 7-inch touchscreen and all the capabilities it has there, and really not focusing on them. I mean, I've seen a lot of customers who are selling this, but sell it the same way they do with a rubber button keypad. Oh, you're going to love this thing. It's got 24/7 monitoring and two-way voice. Well, that is what every security system has. There's a lot of features this has that those other devices and those older devices are not going to have. Focus on those differentiators so that customers really get excited about it, and they want to add to this ecosystem so that they can be putting money into your pocket, putting revenue into your pocket. You own the home. And then the other thing that's interesting here, I experienced this weekend. My wife and I were in our bedroom, sitting on the couch. We got a little couch area, and we were looking up stuff on our tablets just to see what kind of Black Friday deals there were. And we could hear the kids fighting downstairs. And so we told our Amazon Echo, drop in to the downstairs Echo.
You yelled at them.
Nothing. It didn't go. Drop into downstairs Echo. We did it again. Nothing. And we're like yelling at the Amazon Echo.
How far away was it from you?
No, it was like from the other side of the room. We're like yelling at it. We're like, why isn't this stupid thing working? And I was like, unplugged it and replugged it. And my very first thought was, man, if only I know for a fact that if I've got a problem with that, it's just not working. It was working the other day, but it's not working now. I don't know why. What do I do? It's not like I can call Amazon tech support and have them walk me through Echo troubleshooting. I pulled up my app and I didn't see any warnings or anything on it that indicated there was a problem with it. So I didn't know. And my very first thought was exactly why you guys are there. Because when you're in the home and you've built that great smart home system, they're able to call you. They can trust you to help take care of it. So when they have that question, you can be like, yep, I got you.
DIY is great until you have a problem.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah.
As far as Elijah's question, whether or not Facebook portal would draw business away from alarm.com, I personally don't see it happening, just because the way I view myself using the Facebook portal would be more of a let's call my mom and include her in our night activity or whatever. Where alarm.com cameras are more of a, I want to know what's happening in my house. I'm not there right now, so I want to see what's happening.
Well, it's true security too.
Yeah. Facebook portal is more just like Facebook, but I think people are going to like it.
The key there is, so that's maybe what it is right now, but Google Home Hub, all these guys have plans to continue to infringe on this space. They see big opportunity here. And for every security dealer in our industry that chooses not to market well, that chooses not to talk about the extra devices that people are wanting to buy, they look at that and think, this is a great opportunity. We're going to jump in there instead. If you're not going to sell them, we will. And so Google and Amazon and Lowe's and all these guys are going to jump in there. So we as an industry have to say, let's up our game from a marketing perspective. Let's do things with product. Let's do things with features that get customers excited and let them know we can do all of it. And you don't have to go to something like this because you already have something like this that can do everything that does and a whole lot more.
Well, I think, too, that people might buy the Facebook name just like they buy an Apple name right now.
Yeah.
So use it. We work with Alexa. We work with HomeKit. We work with all these different. We work with HomeKit? I just threw that out there.
You just throw that out there. It's the Siri shortcuts work with alarm.com.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, use those names because there's more than enough people out there, especially millennials, who want that compatibility. Oh, you work with this? Great. Oh, you work with that? Even better. You know what I mean?
This was an email I got. It said, limited time offer, Monday deal. I thought this was interesting. This is Arlo camera. Protect your home this holiday season. Okay? I thought, oh, that's interesting. This is Vivint's ad right now on their homepage. Cyber Monday's here, free doorbell camera. Would you do something like that? Maybe. Okay. This is ADT's ad right now on their homepage. Black Friday exclusive $49 starter kit plus video doorbell install for free. Okay. And they've got this, which they're not highlighting very much, but boy, it's a little rubber button keypad, security solution. But look, they're emphasizing this. Why are they emphasizing this more than this?
Because it's pretty.
Because it's pretty. The video doorbell you get isn't actually this big.
Right.
If you were to say this is an actual size.
Might be that
this
big.
stuff might be that big, but
you don't want to see it up
close.
close.
The difference is they're going to say, hey, you get some white boxes we're going to install around your house. But look at this beautiful thing we're going to do. They're going to draw your attention to this. You can do the same thing. Okay, you can say, hey, look, I've got this beautiful video doorbell that I can put in your home. The difference is you'll be able to also say, and look at this beautiful touch screen you can pair with it, and you can watch and see, right on the screen,
exactly.
That kind of thing. This is, again, is this really what people want? I'm drawn immediately to this alarm.com camera, but then this rubber button keypad solution from FrontPoint, I look at it, I'm like, I don't want that in my house. I don't want keypad buttons in my house anymore. Okay? Maybe other people do, and I think people that want this stuff are saying, I want this because I don't want to pay for a touchscreen, which means you need to be creative and find good ways to make the touchscreen solution affordable for them, because no one is going to the Verizon store this holiday season and saying, you know what, I just really don't want to spend money for the iPhone. Do you have a great rubber button keypad, flip phone? Yeah. The free phone is now Android touchscreen, by the way.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. If you go to Verizon, I don't think you can even buy a flip phone anymore. I would be really shocked if you could. And if it is, it's like a jitterbug or something for like the over 80 crowd. But, the thing is, it's all with touchscreens. Yet a lot of these companies are coming out and saying, well, we're going to, make the touchscreen look beautiful again. And it's still a touchscreen, or a push button. The one thing that FrontPoint does really, really well here is they make this look really pretty. Look, it's got a little glowing light. Look how pretty it is. Look how small and discreet and things like that. Oh, I got a happy family. They did a really good job marketing here. Okay? But you could do that with anything, right? Imagine this same image, but with the great product you can buy, that you can sell with downloadable from the dealer portal. So this is a great example. Brink, on their website, their Cyber Monday special is a free Google Home Mini. And again, they're emphasizing the touchscreen panel, the mobile app, things like that. So a lot of really good. Guardian went with best offer of the year, and you can't see it, but this one, when you're on the website, it actually snows.
Oh,
it's actually really cool.
Fun.
It actually snows. There's no product here, which, I think that's perhaps a missed opportunity to show some product and get people excited about technology, because that's one thing. If you think about all the other offers we saw, all the other ads and things we saw, there was always product. There's always hero product on there. So while this is good, I would be willing to bet that if they have maybe another version of this page, and maybe they do, that has product on it, it might get more clicks. So learn from some of those. So let's let's talk about some of the things. First off, images are really powerful. I'm going to show you some actual images that are on the dealer portal today that you can use for your downloads, for your social media, things like that. But images are really, really powerful, whether it's a panel on a table or, the panel on the wall. You can put whatever text you want in there. Imagine what it would look like and how that would look on your home page or on your Facebook page. And this helps highlight, how thin it is. Look how thin this technology is. Look how nice it looks on the wall.
And now that you mentioned, there's not a lot of pictures like that on competitor pages.
No.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's because they can't.
No, it's not fit.
Videos is another great thing. Putting videos on your homepage is great. This video is not going to play very well because we're streaming it to the thing here. But we've got a lot. Kelsey, how many different videos do we have to choose from?
Oh, I don't need a ton. I mean, we have commercials, animation videos.
I mean, we probably have 30, 40 different videos you can download from the dealer portal. So,
and you can use them all. That's the best part.
When you go to a website and you're looking at technology, if it has a video on the page, do you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Whitney, how about you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I do every time.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than scrolling through and reading what they think they want to share me, I always just watch the video because I figure if I can ingest it all in 30 seconds to 2 minutes, it's a lot easier for me. So I love
if I'm looking for a particular detail,
Yeah. Looking for, does it have Z-Wave? You might scroll through and look for that one.
Well, this video in particular is really great because it shows Bluetooth, which Bluetooth is my favorite feature. It's what got me to use my system. Before, I'd worked in the industry for years and I was too scared of it.
Yeah, that Bluetooth touchless
Rubber
disarming.
button keypads were not my jam.
Yeah, Bluetooth touchless disarming is, you guys have said it time and time again, that it's been really awesome for you to be able to say, hey, I can leave my phone in my pocket and automatically the system disarms. And then on top of that, great automation happens, like unlock my front door.
Turn on your light, turn up your thermostat. There's so many.
Tons. Yeah.
And it can really customize to the person's house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, whatever settings you want to do. Disarm photo. This says focus on everyday benefits. This is the kind of stuff that you can use every single day. So when we get a text message on our watch or our phone that shows a picture of the person, shows what time they disarmed, who it was, things like that, that's usable stuff. That's stuff you can use every single day. And as you focus on those things that they can use every single day, and I'm not knocking security because I think security is awesome and that's a great reason to buy the system. But let's be realistic. Most people that buy a security system will never have a real alarm. So if the only reason they have that is just for peace of mind, and we do that, right? We buy insurance because someday we might have a car accident and therefore we want to be ready when we are.
Well, I am going out of town next weekend for our work Christmas party and I'm going to get a dog sitter. So I'm going to give them their own code to use for my panel so that it only works within certain times. They come in, they disarm the panel, I'll see the picture, and then I can watch and see what they're doing in the house if I want to. And then I can see when they leave, too. So then I'm not just giving someone a key and saying, have a party. You know what I mean? I know exactly what's happening, when and where.
And it's not necessarily breaking in or protecting your home for break-in. It's just simply managing your everyday lifestyle. And it's not saying that security, because of the fact that you're going to use it every day as those kind of things, that security becomes bad. It's just an additional use for it. These other things, those smart displays, the Google things, the things on Amazon, they can't do that. None of them can do that. This is something that's really unique to the offer that you can make to your customers. So take advantage of that. Let them imagine themselves using it. Imagine themselves sitting in bed and looking over and clicking their panel and watching the kids play downstairs in the playroom. Okay? Imagine themselves checking in on those live view cameras, whether they're downstairs, outside, front yard, in the kitchen, where things like that, being able to see it right from their screen and kind of managing their home and managing their life, whether it's from their phone or it's from the panel. You can do it the same. That live view feature is all over the place. But as you show them pictures like this, they can picture themselves using that feature, and hopefully will say, that's something I want to do. That's something I can't get.
I use that one every time I hear a big thump. I have to watch and see what my kids are doing.
Nice.
It's funny. It's fine.
Create the need. Sometimes people don't know that they need something until you point it out to them. There's lots of features. I mean, Apple does that to me all the time, right? Oh, in their latest, version of the software, they're going to do this and this and this, and I'm like, oh gosh, I need that.
I have a new phone.
Yeah. Totally. When you sometimes creating the need is as simple as showing an image and saying, hey, look, I can answer the door from my panel. And now you're going, gosh, I really need that. I really want that. That's something I have to have. And just creating that little, I think I can read.
It is your arm.
Chelsea, make that face.
Hold on. Kelsey, lift them up.
I still haven't figured out how he made that face. I don't know if I could recreate.
Okay.
You're saying I brought you. That's the you.
But again, these are all I think we actually took a lot of these with our phones. We actually took a picture. We said, go on, and we did the live view, and we took a photo with our phone right there. So a lot of this stuff is, stuff you can do yourself. If you don't find what you want on the dealer portal, make it yourself. I mean, it's not hard to do with the kind of caliber that we have in the devices. And you can borrow Whitney's new phone because it's got a really good camera.
You're welcome. Don't be afraid to give yourself your own system, because that's how you're going to know what sells.
Yeah.
So what you love is, and what is wow. And what you love, you can take pictures of, put on your website, and now it just came alive for the
personal
dealer.
testimony is tremendously powerful. Create awareness. Just educating them that you have the ability to have, listen for breaking glass from the panel, that you can activate that for them and turn that on for them. Whether you choose to charge for that or give it away for free, that's all included in the IQ Panel software. But that creates that awareness there. Again, now with that awareness that the panel has a built-in glass break detector, they might now be looking at that Lenovo Smart Display on sale for Black Friday for $169 or whatever that price is, and go, yeah, but it doesn't have Bluetooth disarming, and it doesn't have glass break detector built in, the camera built in. They're starting making lists of all the things that they need, because you created the need through these great images, and now they're looking at it and going, you know what? I know which one I'm going to pick, and it's your solution. Don't miss an opportunity. When your installers are in the home, you could be putting photo frame images on the panel that are customized to what, maybe it's get a camera today, maybe it's refer a friend, maybe it's whatever the promotional thing you want to do. You could be putting those images on the panel, and they're going to play when the panel goes into photo frame. So there's opportunities all over the place. Same thing with the video tutorials. You can put your own custom video tutorials on there. Use the ones that are on there. Maybe you want to add in your latest commercial about cameras, or your latest commercial about the video doorbell. Maybe you want to download the ones we have on our dealer portal and put those on the panel to help create some need and create some interest for yourself. But again, you're taking all the technology that the customers are seeing out there and saying, now I'm going to show you something similar, but it's going to do something even more than what you could do before. And the customer's going to go, gosh, I have to have that.
Frankly, it's going to be a lot more easy for you than it is for some of these competitors.
Yep. Let them know. So this is the example of the email. That's the email that you guys can download as a handout today. 6 devices you'll want under the tree. I think Whitney did a really good job laying this out. You got a nice, simple Christmas image. You got a picture of the IQ panel. She threw this together in, 20 minutes? I mean, I called you on the way to the office today and said, hey, Whit, I want you to throw together an email, kind of do this and this and this. By the time I was here, it was done.
The hardest part was taking the pictures.
Yeah. So pictures here, again, all downloadable from the dealer portal.
And tip, I took the commentary from our website.
Oh, that's perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all there. It's all there. So you can take this email as it is right now, download the HTML version from the dealer portal, send it out to your customers right now. Maybe what they'll do is they'll look at this and say, gosh, I want to upgrade to the IQ panel, because maybe they don't have one. Maybe they want to add a few door sensors or an IQ outlet to control their tree, things like that. There's lots of things you can do to help create some awareness. I want to show you this quick little grid. Now, this is just a few things we threw together. This is the IQ Panel 2, a Ring security system, an Arlo camera, or the Google Smart Home display. And here's a list of features that we think are important, that we think people are wanting. Monitored security, okay? You can see only Ring can do that. Arlo doesn't have monitored security, neither does Google. Security sensors, life safety sensors, and encryption, okay? We think the Ring sensors are encrypted, so we're going to go ahead and give them a check mark for that. But they don't have anything else on this list, okay? Arlo and Google don't have any smart home capabilities. I guess Google has the ability to do lights. We should have given them that one. So lights, locks, thermostats, garage opener, cameras, video doorbell. They've got some smart home. We missed some check boxes on this one. But Ring can't really do that. Arlo can't really do that. 7-inch HD touchscreen. There's one on the Google, but these don't even have screens. Bluetooth touchless disarming. No one's got that except for us. Built-in camera. Well, we gave Arlo a checkbox for that because we knew that they were, that they are a camera. But they can't do disarm photos because they're not a security system. You can peek in right now and you can get alarm videos, but their alarm videos are basically when motion detected record a video, which might not even be alarm video because it's not really a true alarm. Live view, the ability to view your indoor, outdoor video cameras, things like that. Built-in glass break, built-in translator, voice control. I mean, we gave voice control to Google, but these two don't have it. So there's a lot of things that it's not a full solution unless you can offer everything on that list. And you should be educating your customers, making sure they understand what they can do. So here's some quick takeaways for you. Number one, product matters. Okay? It does. You've seen every single image that we've showed so far has product on it. There have been some that have lifestyle images with products, but there's always been a product. There's always been images of some type of device. Features matter. Okay? Remember those Google ads. Look what you can do with this stuff. Look what you can, look what's possible. Emails, website. If you're not sending emails to your customer, if you don't have an updated website right now, you're missing an opportunity. Absolutely. And then the last one there is educate them. Making sure that you're educating them at the time of sale, at the time of installation, through emails afterwards, through social media, things like that. Educate them on what's important to you. Educate them on what they should be thinking about. So when they're out there shopping today, when they're shopping this week, when they're shopping for the holiday season, they're thinking about, here's the things that I know that my security company can do. If I can't find them elsewhere, I know that I'm going to have this guy do it. And hopefully they come to you and they see the stuff you're going to do and they just come to you right away instead of shopping around.
Now's the perfect time. People are looking to buy. People are curious. The tech industry is growing so fast right now, especially for a smart home. Yep. It's the perfect opportunity to start coming up with email campaigns, even if it's once every 6 weeks. So you got to get your name out there and what you can do.
Yeah. What comments or questions do we have, Whit? Anything?
People are wondering if they can get the comparison grid that you just had up.
Yep. If you're interested in getting that, just send an email to marketing@qualsys.com and we'll send you a PDF of it. I think it'd be a great level skill tool.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll make sure we put the right check boxes and the right things. Mm-hmm. That's about it. Okay, I think there was another poll we wanted to do. Okay. Go over to that. Do that second one there.
The third one?
I want to do that one. Yeah. How often do you send it? So we'd like to know, how often do you send emails to your customers? Are you sending them monthly? Are you sending them quarterly? Maybe it's every 6 months, annually, or less often, or maybe even not at all. Okay. Knowing how often you're sending to your customers, my personal reaction is you should be talking to your customers at least every quarter, at least every 3 months. Some kind of touch point that says, not just I want your money every month, but here's a tip. Here's a new device you can get. Here's a way you can use your system more. Did you know that there's Amazon Echo integration with your system? Did you know that you could be able to view your camera from the screen? Things like that. The more targeted you can get, the more specific you can get, the better it will be, I think. Because if you can send an email to your customers that says, hey, I have, what's the word I'm looking for? I know I've got a camera and I know I've got a video doorbell. Now I'm going to send an email that instead of saying buy a video doorbell, instead says look what you can do with your video doorbell. So the more you know about that customer, the more targeted those emails can be. And a lot of those emails, if you're looking for ideas or things like that, there's a bunch on the dealer portal. I think we mentioned that before. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and close that poll out, and let's do the next poll. This is more for our needs. Do you feel fully trained on Qualsys products? If you don't, we want to make sure that you know where to find that training. So yes, you do feel trained, or no, you maybe need sales training or technical training, or maybe you're still evaluating Qualsys and let us know later. But if you do need training, one of the things that we would immediately recognize you do is go into the dealer portal and click on training, and you can be able to watch a series of videos for either sales or technical, and that should help you a lot. And Kelsey, you're working with people every day to try and onboard them on the various things that they're doing there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And dealer portal, go ahead and close that poll out when you're ready, Whit. From a dealer portal access standpoint, how do they get access?
So you'll first want to register to be a Qualsys dealer if you're not already. So it's qualsys.com/register. Or I'm sorry, you want to be a Qualsys dealer. Mm-hmm. So qualsys.com/register, I believe, will take you to that page. Okay. And then once you're registered, you'll want to register for dealer portal access. And actually on the registration page to be a Qualsys dealer, there's a blue register for portal access there. That'll link you.
And if you're not sure what to do, you can send us an email, marketing@qualsys.com. We'll walk you through it. We'll tell you exactly what to do, where to go, things like that. We'll send you links. We don't want to make this hard on you. We want it to be easy. We want to make sure that you've got what you need. So please let us know. We don't expect you to have to figure out our website completely if it's confusing for you.
I think Whitney, do you send the link?
Yes.
I swear I thought Whitney just sent you the link. I'm not going to tell her.
Thank you. Great. So again, we recorded this webinar, so if you want to rewatch it or you want to share it with others, or maybe you're watching from home because you decided to stay home an extra day and you weren't able to attend the webinar and you wanted to just sit in your pajamas and watch it later, we did all consider it. It was a great weekend. So
speak for yourselves. I got 6 kids at home.
Thanks very much for joining today. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you found this content helpful and useful. If you didn't, please send us an email, marketingpulse.com. Let us know what we can do to improve. Let us know what kind of content you're looking for. We've got another technical webinar coming up next week.
Yes, I just sent the link.
And then, are we done for webinars for the year, or do we have one more this year?
We have one more. Hold on, let me go back to my schedule. I believe it's a big one.
Yeah. So on the 10th, we are going to be talking about our 2.3 software. A lot of really cool new features coming out in the 2.3 software update. So you will definitely want to make sure you've attended that one. That is going to be one that's going to show. I was blown away by how many new things we
I know, my list keeps growing.
But this new batch of software, it's going to do some really cool things. Really cool things. Enhancements to the panel camera, enhancements to, well, we'll leave it for the webinar. We'll leave it for the webinar. So please join us in 2 weeks for that. If you want to join us for technical training, again, it's on the website, but also next week we're having a special technical webinar. That one's got a special focus too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not generating.
Z-Wave Lock.
Z-Wave Lock.
Yeah. So a little technical webinar about Z-Wave Lock. So
they'll tell you how to program it, how to troubleshoot it, how to
rules you can do with it, all sorts of things. So should be very useful. So thanks again for joining today, and we look forward to talking to you next time. Again, reach out to us at marketingpulse.com. We'd love to help.
Thank you.